If we can't save the cutest animal in the world, what happens to the rest? Welcome to Wild Koala Day. I'm Katrina and you're with me at Koala Gardens. And behind me in the tree is Bullet. Now it's really hard to see at the moment, but he's up in that tree beside me. So I'm just going to turn my camera around so that we can have a look at him. I've turned the camera around now, and of course it's hard because I'm doing it with the mobile phone, but I decided just to have a bit of a play today using the mobile phone so that you can see Bullet there and you know that he's right behind me as I'm having a chat to you. So I ran a competition this year to get you all thinking about just why is it that we need to save koalas? I also want to take a moment to remember and acknowledge my late husband Chris, whose memorial service was held on the 3rd of May, 8 years ago today. It was just amazing for me when a few years later Janine Duffy contacted me and we decided to make Wild Koala Day May 3, really special for me. I'm standing here filming this in front of Bullet's favourite tree. As you saw, he's down in another tree today, he's not in it, but I just want you to see this. These are Bullet's claw marks. You see those big scratches on the tree? Yeah, koalas' claws are sharp and sometimes they kind of slide a bit when they're going up those trees. So I just thought you might like to see those, and I've got something I just want to have a chat to you about before we go through all of those gorgeous entries. I have come to a decision about how I want to spend the next 10 years, well, maybe more, of my life. I turned 60 this year and I really want to make the most of the time that I have. I still need to pay a mortgage, so I still run my own business, but I want to give as much of my time to koala protection and education about that as I possibly can. So on Wild Koala Day 2022, I am inviting you to be a part of this by releasing 2 new Patreon levels that you can support me through. The more time I have to spend earning a living, the less time I have for koalas. Now money is tight for everyone, I know that, so I've developed a really affordable support level called Gumnut High Five for just $2 Australian a month. For that, you'll get a shout out on social media and credits for your name on every YouTube video. I have over 5,000 followers between Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. So if just half of you supported me at $2 a month, I would be able to do all of my koala work full time and have money left over to pay more people to help me. So imagine what we could do together. The second new level that I am releasing today is called the Treetops VIP. That's just $30 Australian a month, so less than $10 a week. And you'll get a shout out, credits on every video, early access to all of my videos, the exclusive monthly video bulletin, and the extra thing you get for this level is a live Q&A session with me every month on Discord. That will be done by video. You will be able to talk to me, respond, see me. You get to submit your questions that will be used to run that session, and it will be recorded and available for you to view later if you couldn't make it there, but only the VIPs will get to participate in or see this video. If you think that you could spare a few dollars a month or even a week to help support koalas, check in the description below or use the card that's showing above to jump on over to Patreon and get involved. I have to say, every single one of the entries that I received this year are gorgeous and deserve to win. There could only be one winner. However, I'm going to go through every one of them so that you can see them all and enjoy them with me. The first entry that we're going to look at came from Save Koalas, and they said the creation of the proposed Great Koala National Park on the mid-north coast is why we need to save koalas. They then sent in a second gorgeous entry that said because koalas are an Australian icon that is endangered and at risk of extinction. That's so true. The next entry here is from Alice Martinez, and she says because they are very beautiful animal beings and loved by everyone. Indeed they are. The next entry is from our youngest entrant at 8 years old. Zalong Song firstly drew a gorgeous koala drawing and coloured it herself, and then in her entry said, because they also have lives and rights just like we do. Therefore, it's unfair to be dismissive to the protection of such a special animal. Paola Torti said, we love koalas. Koalas need trees. Save habitat, save koalas. Yu Koala from Japan said that koalas have love. It conveys deep love that changes the life of a single person. Vania Martinez says, defending koalas is a duty for all of us. Their well-being represents the biodiversity of our ecosystem that we must preserve as a World Heritage. Oh, I love this one. Small Koala and Friends wrote so much. It was fantastic. They literally bother nobody with their adorable demeanour. They're the most cordial mamas in the animal kingdom. Look after their super cute and fluffy, cuddling everything surrounding them. And they only eat eucalyptus varieties that can't be eaten by anybody else. At the end of the day, it's their planet too. Oh yes. Sean is a huge supporter of Koala Gardens, and he wrote, saving koalas is saving the environment. Save koalas. That sums it up so perfectly. Mariana Martinez says, because koalas represent the beauty of nature and we must preserve the cutest animal in the world for new generations to come. Oh, you've heard me say that before. Hobby gives 4 excellent points. Every animal should be protected. All children see the cute fluffy fellows as teddy bears, and I want my great-great-great-grandchildren to see them alive. They're the icons of the most beautiful country and continent on earth, and koalas are the greatest love of my life. Judith Cordula says, koalas are super cute and don't do any harm. They have the power to make you believe in the beauty of life just by going about their koala ways. It makes me happy just to look at them. We need to save them because we don't have the right to take their habitat away from them. And who are we to keep the joy of seeing a koala from our children and future generations? So true. I love how Anne Francis wrote in both English and Japanese. Because people of the world love koalas, because koalas are treasures of the whole world. Marlene Andrade says, they are unique, beautiful, funny, and with an extraordinary personality. The most important thing is a very special icon of Australia. It would be a catastrophic loss for humanity. Anja Schneider says, without koalas, the world and Australia wouldn't be the same at all. The beauty, cuteness, fascination, love, amazement would be gone. Precious. Rena Krautworth says, We need to save koalas because biodiversity is very important to the planet as it maintains the ecosystems. Koalas are adorable and everyone should get to spend time with one. And now, the winning entry from Carolyn Coburn. Koalas are natural arborists that keep the forest canopy trim, healthy, and reduce fire risk during dry months. Saving koalas also means saving eucalypt forests and all the other creatures which share their habitat. One look at a koala can make people fall in love. When people love something adorable in nature, they want to do more for the rest of the environment. The reason this was the winning entry was because I was really looking for that sense of koalas are not the only thing that needs to be saved and that everything is connected. That saving koalas saves everything else. That's a really important thing to me, and I was really looking for that in that competition, and so many of you included that. I cannot tell you how hard this was to judge. It was incredibly difficult with fantastic entries. So thanks everyone who jumped in and got involved. And Carolyn, I'll contact you on social media. And guess what? You've done it. You've made it to the end of yet another Koala Gardens video. So would you stop and write in the comments below, Wild Koala Day 2022. Thanks for visiting Koala Gardens. Did you hit the like button? Now before you go, there's lots more great video to see, and make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell.